Hey guys, welcome. It's week 11. I'm Coach Jamie.
And I'm Coach Mary.
And you are so close to being finished. I know y'all are so excited, maybe a little anxious, but good news is that the CK community is always going to be here.
And still get it.
And one of the things that we're talking about is that we're talking about this week is going to kind of piggyback on what we were talking about last week is consistency and the importance of accountability. By now, you know that consistency is king. And so each week you have gradually put the building blocks in place, and brick by brick, week by week, you have created, hopefully a good pattern of these new habits. Not saying that it's perfect, but for the most part, consistent. And your daily habit score should reflect that.
Yeah.
And using that tool, which you can continue to use that tool, the habit tracker, even past the challenge. As a CK community member, you still have that app function, and you can, change your habit goals yourself, and level up, so say you were a level 1 eater all throughout the CK challenge. Well, maybe you could try to do level 2, see how consistent you can be there. But it's really important to try to stay accountable to our habits. And so we talked about last week, building a tribe and staying connected with people that are like-minded,
have similar goals.
Yes. And so, for me, my accountability is, my friends that I work out with and coaches, I mean, I would say it's probably the same for you.
Same.
Because, even if you don't have people that you live with that do the same things, which, for the most part, our families are, besides Brian's eating habits.
Even when my family's eating habits aren't the same, they're at least supportive of mine.
Right, yeah. They're not trying to
derail me all the time.
I don't know. I could probably say that about Brian. Yep. I can. He's always trying to derail me. But I don't get derailed.
It teaches you consistency.
Yeah, I don't get derailed too often because of the accountability that I have with the people around me.
Because those people are going to talk about what they ate, and then you're going to be like, oh, but I got derailed.
Yeah, you're going to be, fear of missing out. Yeah. Like, you're going to want to join in on the fun. You want to be a part of that that group, that tribe, that's all doing the same stuff. So pick your people wisely.
That's right.
But the other thing that we talk about this week is repurposing leftovers. So we're kind of switching gears a little bit.
It's one of my favorite things to do.
That's all you, girl.
Yeah.
I know for me, my go-tos are just like, repurposing like, meat or something that I've cooked, into different recipes. But,
a lot of the way I repurpose leftovers becomes like a clean out the fridge night.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end of the week on Friday when I don't want to cook because we've eaten the same thing for 3 or 4 nights, but I don't really feel like cooking because it's the end of the week. I'll get everything out of the fridge that is edible, all the fruit, all the meat, and anything that's cooked, and we just make like bowls of just something that makes sense.
Well, I guess I do that for Bishop too. I call them snack plates.
Yeah, yes.
It's just like random stuff that
it doesn't have to make sense.
It doesn't have to make sense. It's just a plate of food. But even more so, like, I think one of the examples we use in the lessons is like, leftover steak from the night before. You could do like steak and eggs for breakfast, or, fajitas or whatever. Like you take one meal, you maybe have excess of it, and it's usually a singular ingredient, not a casserole. You're not going to be like mixing together. Hopefully you just eat it.
Yeah, don't mix a casserole with another casserole.
Yeah, that wouldn't work out. But if it's a singular, like, random leftover vegetable, I put broccoli in my omelets before.
I was going to say that I do that a lot.
Like a little frittata, like a little mini frittata or something like that. Just don't waste the food. Yeah. Number 1 rule. Don't waste the food.
That piggybacks on our a couple weeks ago when we talked about Week on the Cheap. Repurposing leftovers is a great way to save money and throw perfectly good food away.
Yeah. So that can really help you through even some days where you don't want to cook, like what Mary said. So we hope that you enjoy this week's of lessons. You've got 1 more week after this, and then you're finished. Yeah. But it's not finished with your journey. You're just finished with some of your learning.
It's just the start.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you again for the last week. Bye-bye.
Bye.